right, you guys. So I don't know if you have, it's in the winter lookbook and it's on page 17. I'm going to focus mostly on the eyes. I'm going to do the cheeks as well. And the very first thing, as always, that eye primer. It's the very first thing you want to put on. This will not only help your colors to be more true. When you put on an eyeshadow, you see it in the palette and then you put it on and it doesn't always look the same. Or when you put it on, it ends up sliding into your crease. This is going to help prevent that from happening. I'm gonna move. I'm putting eye primer on first. You just need a tiny little bit. I put it from lash line to brow. It blends in with your skin. So it comes out white, but it just blends in. So it doesn't leave a white film on your eyes. So the very first color that I'm actually going to do, it has them listed in order on the page, but I'm going to take Crystalline, which is it's right here is this one. It's a pretty light color. And on the diagram, it shows a little bit different. I find it easiest to take your highlighter and put it first all over from lash to brow, because then what I can do is put my other colors on top where they need to go. It's just a little bit easier. So do the other side. Crystalline is shimmery. So we do have some matte highlighters and the shimmer ones. I do like to mix matte and shimmer when I'm doing my eyeshadow. So I don't typically do just all shimmer or all matte. I try and do, a combination. This is our all over brush. And then I'm switching to our blending brush and I'm just going to go over this. But you can see the shimmer and how I went from here all the way up, just colored in the lines. I do also have a washcloth right here that I'm cleaning my brushes off on as I'm going between colors. So the next color that I'm going to do is Soft Heather, and that's going to go in the crease. And I'm going to switch to our crease brush. Just because this one you can see it's angled, so it works perfectly to hug the crease. There we go. So Soft Heather is actually a matte. This is so hard when you're trying to show and hold it the right way with the camera so you can see it. So I'm sorry, guys. It's this one right here. It's a purple. It looks like lilac. So I'm taking that on my crease brush, and they have you putting this just on the crease. So you can see there's the crease here, and I'm going to go a little bit on my brow bone. If any of you have more of a hooded or super deep set eye, you probably don't want to just sink this into the crease. You want it to be a little bit higher up on that brow bone. Whatever you highlight brings forward, whatever you darken makes it go away. So if you were to put too much of a darker color in the crease, it's going to make your eye recede further into your head. So that's why, even though I feel I've got more standard eyes, I still put my darker colors up a little bit higher. So you can see how that one's right here. I like to do both sides before I blend, because I want to make sure that I have them both, the colors up the same height, they're in the same distance here, and on the outer corner, you don't want to go past where your eye stops, unless you're doing a specific look where you're being overly dramatic and creating wings, but typically you want your color to stop right where your eye stops. And when you're using this brush, I don't have it turned like this. It's flat like this, and I'm going back and forth. Okay, so I have it on both eyes, on more so the brow bone and a little bit in the crease as well. So I can see it's up the same height on both sides, same distance. So now I'm going to switch back to my blending brush. When I blend, I like to blend in, and I do like to blend up a little bit as well. I don't blend out this way too far because, again, it gives you wings. And mostly you want to go around the edges of that darker color you just put on and just make sure it smooths out. So you can see how it's nice and everything, it blends together. Whereas on this side, you can very clearly see where the lines are on the darker color. And you can do little circles. Sometimes I get my finger and brush over the color because the primer, the one, I mean, obviously many benefits. It really makes the color stay in place. So sometimes it's a little hard to get your colors to blend once you get them on there. Okay, so now we're using golden mauve. And this one is actually going to go on the lash line as like an eyeliner. Now I do have black eyeliner all the way, my goodness gracious, already on. So I'm going to put this basically on top of my eyeliner. With this look, they have you applying the golden mauve to the lash line, and then you're taking a deep brown eyeliner to put on top of that. So you could do that a couple different ways. I am going to switch to, this is our smudger brush. So I'm going to use this one to put that golden mauve on my lash line. So another fun little thing to do, a trick with using eyeshadow and an eyeliner. So if you were to put the eyeliner down first, and then you could smudge over like that deep brown eyeliner with this golden mauve, would be really pretty. So do eyeliner first and then put this along the lash line. Golden mauve is one of my favorites. It's this one right here. I like to describe it as if a brown eyeshadow and a purple eyeshadow had a baby with some shimmer, that's what you would have, is golden mauve. It's like the perfect blend of purple and brown. I love it. So it goes great with a lot of different eye colors. So I have a little bit on my smudger brush. I'm gonna actually tap some of that off so it doesn't go everywhere. And then you're basically just going to brush along the lash line. Another fun thing, you guys, too, I'm thinking of all these fun things as I'm sharing this. So you can see how I've got it right here. So when I put on just black eyeliner, if I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, or if you are wearing eyeshadow, once you get the eyeliner on, you can also take the smudger brush, kind of smudge it out, but then I like to smudge it like up onto my lid so that it gives almost like a smoky eye as well. So another fun little thing. I can't remember, I think it was Lori Hogg had shown that tip. Okay, so other side. All right, so it just basically intensified my eyeliner or my mascara. Wow, I have no words this evening. It has been a long day, so apparently I'm, just gonna mix all the words up. Okay, my favorite mascara is Lash Intensity. And I already have quite a few coats of this on. I'm a mascara junkie. I go through a lot of mascara. So I would, at this point, if I was freshening up, I would just add another coat of mascara, but to save time, I'm going to skip that step. I'm going to show you the cheek color because it's using two different colors for this application. So they're putting the hint of pink on the cheekbone and then darling pink on the apples. So I'm going to take my blush brush. This is our old school one. We have I prefer our newer one. So I have a little bit on my brush. Because I get super hyper color when I'm touching my face, it turns red. I am real light with fanning the cheek color. I'm not really grinding into my face. I'm trying to be gentle. I like to start at the top of my cheekbone because when you put most of the color up here, it draws attention to the eye. You do a lot of color here, draws attention to the middle of your face. I don't like my nose, so I usually don't want attention there. I want it at my eyes. And I do have a little bit, I tried to wipe all my cheek color off so it wouldn't like contaminate this whole makeup demonstration. So hint of, what did I say it was? Hint of pink is on my cheekbone. And now the darling pink, these are the two colors I'm using. This one here is on my cheekbone. This is going to go on the apples. So, and I'm going to like blend that into the other one. So that darling pink has a little bit of shimmer. This one that I'm putting on now, the other one was a matte. And then I'll do the other side so I'm not lopsided. He is daring me, so I'm doing it.
Now I'm really excited.
I wish that I wear red sometimes as well, but I shift my colors. They get, they turn orange. So I have to put a base down.
And now by a base, do you mean like a lip primer or like, is that what you mean by base?
Yeah, I'll do like a brown or a neutral lip liner or lipstick. And then do the red on top and lip primer too. Ah, not bad. I guess I like that, especially wearing all black too. So that's Fuchsia Dream. That's the lip color in the picture as well.
I
I like
love
that.
that on you. That's gorgeous. It just
Thank
really
you.
brightens your whole face with that lipstick.
Thanks.
Ah.
That is a fun one.